In this video, Ducati is 5 steps ahead of Suzuki, says Alex Rins. Fabio Quartararo following the approach of Marc Marquez in the title fight. Joan Mir planning to use the 2022 chassis as early as Austin. And new Michelin rear tire casing being tested after continuous criticism from all the riders. My name is Sankalp and this is your Racing News Fix. Until 2020, Ducati had a very obvious weakness, which was cornering. But this year, Ducati have looked strong in all the tracks we have been to so far, even the ones where they traditionally were nowhere in the past. On the other hand, Suzuki seems to have almost the same bike as they did last year, meaning that with the rest of the field taking steps forward in terms of performance, Suzuki are now lagging behind, and Alex Rins seems to believe that the Desmo Sedici is now 5 steps ahead of their GSX-RR. After suffering yet another crash and adding one more DNF to his tally, Alex Rins said, "For sure, I saw the Ducati is 5 steps more in front. I mean, they are quite strong. This crash maybe happened because I was trying to maintain the same pace as Bastianini. Joan Mir and I, we are trying to give our best with the Suzuki. Joan for sure is fighting for the World Championship. I have nothing to lose, so I tried to be a little bit not aggressive but going more to the limit. Sometimes I cross the limit and I crash. Ducati are quite better than us, I would like to say in all the races, because in the past Ducati was a bike that only worked well in the stop and go tracks. Now in almost all the tracks they are working well. In Aragon, Pecco did a fantastic race overtaking Marc multiple times. And again at Misano, which is a very small track, they were able to turn very well. With one hand already on the championship trophy, Fabio Quartararo heads to Austin with a 48-point advantage and only 4 races remaining. Looking back at Misano, he didn't race with the championship on his mind and took a lot of risks to catch up with Pecco for the lead of the race. Speaking about his approach for the remaining 4 races, Fabio takes the example from Marc Marquez at Thailand in 2019, where Marquez took plenty of risks until the last corner of the last lap and didn't let Quartararo win. Fabio said, "We have a 48-point lead for the last 4 races. I am going to do it like in Misano. I had planned not to think about the title until Misano, but I think I will continue to do so. It is nice for me to have this feeling of just giving it my all. I didn't think about the World Championship and I think I'll take Marc as an example. Thailand 2019. I have had that in my mind since the beginning of the season. We drove the whole race together. I tried in the last corner and he countered. Regardless of whether the title is at stake or not, I want to win. That will be the mentality on Sunday." After testing parts for 2022 at the Misano test, Joan Mir especially liked the feel of the chassis developed for next year. In fact, he liked it so much that he might use it in all the remaining races this year as well. As per the reigning world champion, he set his best ever time in Misano while using the new chassis, and more importantly, he wasn't even pushing a lot for the fast lap time when he set that time. Mir said, "The direction is quite good of the chassis. Looks like it is stopping better under braking, but also there are some negative things. Normally when you gain something like this, you lose a bit of agility or something. So now we have to work on the bike, the geometry and all of this to make it better on turning. But if we are able to stop the bike a bit better, then we will also accelerate in a better way. Of course, we cannot use the 2022 engine yet, but the chassis is something that maybe we will use in the next races. After the first morning with the chassis, I feel it is the direction I need to be stronger." And Michelin's current rear tire casing has been criticized by more than a few riders on multiple occasions since it was introduced last year. At the Misano test, along with testing their own parts, riders also tested a new version of the rear tire casing described by Michelin as a small tuning to the present design, with the specific aim of improving warm-up performance. Michelin's Piero Taramasso said, "We have the new rear casing, which we have already tested in Qatar and Barcelona, so now we try again at Misano. It is a special casing with the goal to improve the warm-up in the first 3-4 laps, then the performance is equal to the standard specification. So far the test results are good, we are in the right direction, but we need to do more tests during the season and see when it will be possible to introduce." Further speaking about the ease of manufacturing, Taramasso added, "From a manufacturing point of view, we can do that very quickly and it will help the hard specification to be more easy to warm up. Because it is just a small tuning, it won't change the balance of the bike, it won't change the geometry, the data package will also be the same, just the performance in the early laps will improve. Even with the seemingly simple modification in the manufacturing process, this new casing might not see the tarmac on a race weekend until 2023. Taramasso explained, 2022 is a bit early because we need to do more tests and we also need to get positive answers from all the riders and teams. This is the most difficult part, so we may need a bit more time." If you made it till here, let me know by giving this video a big thumbs up. To stay up to date on all things MotoGP, hit the subscribe button and don't forget the notification bell. Here are 2 more videos which you might enjoy. My name is Sankalp and I'll be back with another video very soon.